Hey guys, today I am making sweet and sour chicken with broccoli casserole. So I'm starting out with chicken thighs, and each chicken thigh I'm cutting into 3 pieces, and then I will make sure I wash it off and drain it really good. And I used 2 family packs of chicken thighs, hoping that I would have leftovers for the next day. So after this, I make sure the chicken is drained, and I'm showing you the 2 packs. So this meal is around roughly $15. And so once the chicken drained, I add it to a little platter here to get going with the seasoning. So I'm starting with about 7 cloves of garlic, and I use my cheese grater to grate it over the chicken. I do love garlic because it's just a good flavor. I love garlic. So definitely this is optional if you don't want to use it. I'm also using mild curry and garlic powder, and then total seasoning. So I don't really measure. I just go across lightly back it twice, and then I'm mixing it up together to make sure each piece of chicken is seasoned. And I'm going to allow this to marinate in the refrigerator for the day. This is the morning for me. I like to get up and marinate the chicken or whatever I'm cooking for that day if it needs to be marinated, and then by the time it's dinner, it's ready to go. So these containers I got from Costco, and I love them because they come with a nice lid. So now on to the broccoli casserole. This is the last thing I cook before we eat. I have a half a block of cream cheese, heavy cream, 2 tablespoons of butter, and then I'm going to proceed with adding mozzarella cheese, some Parmesan cheese, and also some sharp cheddar cheese. And each one of the cheeses I use about 1/4 of a cup. The extra sharp cheddar cheese, I may have added a little more than that. And then I'm just adding some seasoning here, allowing that to melt down. So as you can see, it's really cheesy. So once it's all melted down, then I'm gonna add in a little bit of milk just to thin it out. And then this is the broccoli florets that I'm using. I use the entire bag. So I poured half, and then I'm gonna pour the other half, just making sure each piece of broccoli has some cheese on it. So my daughter's helping me out with preheating the oven to 400 degrees Fahrenheit. And so we're going to split this. Like I said before, I was hoping that I could make 2 meals out of this, but now that I'm looking back, it's not 2 meals. It's only 1 meal because everybody came back for seconds. So I put it into 2 pans, and then she's going to cover it with cheese for me. And I'm just going to make sure it is evenly covered. And then we're going to cover it with aluminum foil and place it in the oven for about 30 minutes. If the oven is preheated. James is ready to eat. He's dancing. So here I'm going to add my oil that I keep at the back of the stove. And we are ready to go. It is about maybe 4 cups of cooking oil. And I'm going to heat that to a medium heat. And while that's getting heated up, I'm going to have me a little drinky drink with the Maker's Mark. And I'm going to add just about 2 teaspoons of lemon juice just to cut in on that flavor. And I'm using a V8 diet because I am on a low sugar, low carb diet. So now it is time to fry up this chicken. So the chicken, I dusted it with a little bit of potato starch, not much. I would say about 1/4 of a cup. And so I am going to fry the first batch. I actually end up frying 3 batches. Cover it up, keep the stove as clean as possible. And so after 15 minutes, I'm removing it from the fryer, and I'm going to give James a taste test. And he likes it. He's watching TV, eating his little sample. So this is the 2nd/3rd batch before I close it out. So I just continue to fry it, and then once I get to the table, I will add the sweet and sour sauce to it while it's still piping hot. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this little recipe, and I hope you try it out. Now it is time to eat. Hey guys, it's time time to eat. So this is the sauce that I'm using tonight. You could really use any type of sweet and sour sauce. So we're gonna get on into it. And so I have my broccoli casserole.
Mm-hmm. Whoa.
I gotta stand up because I'm not vertically challenged, but ooh, that thing is steaming too, baby. Can't beat that.
That's good. Is that the turkey legs that you have? No?
I cook with chicken thighs today. And let me tell you, this thing is crunchy.
That's very good.
Yeah, it's real good.
Wow.
It's hot too. This literally just came out of the out of the fryer. So it's real good. And that the potato starch is the part that gives you the crunch. You like the crunch?
It's my job to eat.
Well,
It's good. Wow. You all right?
let it cool off in my mouth. Okay, now you like green bean casserole. Do you think this like come close to it? So people can kind of imagine what it tastes like? Or do you think it tastes more like macaroni and cheese?
Not salad, it's pizza. This right here is better than green bean casserole.
It is? Oh, wow.
Right. Fantastic. Wow.
Now, the broccoli casserole, I got two different opinions on it. Our daughter Naya, she said it tastes like macaroni and cheese. James says better than green bean casserole. So if you like either one of those, it's somewhere in between.
Yeah.
It's really good. It's creamy. It's good. It's cheesy. It's really good.
Wow. Excuse me.
A little bit of that on top of it.
That's right. I'm glad I saw you guys had it.
What you drinking, man?
Michelob Ultra.
Yeah.
Yep. Next week, we'll get some soju.
I had that a long time. It's so good.
I got some kind of hungry. That's what I do.
Well, you had that since breakfast, right?
Right.
A few snacks in between. Veggie straws.
Yep.
Veggie straws. All kinds of stuff. I had what was that movie that I showed you today?
Point blank.
Or Point Block? Was it Point Block?
Point blank.
And if you haven't seen it, it may be some spoilers. But James on Netflix, I've been trying to get James to talk about all of the great movies, because he can pick some good movies. I'm gonna tell you this right now. I go on there, I'm like, there's nothing to watch. So Point Block, I'm one of those girls who like action, Black Hawk Down, military movies. I like that. And I was like, okay, let me watch this one. And I do believe that the movie was filmed in Augusta, Georgia, because at the end they had a picture of James Brown on a mural. And I was like, did they film this in Augusta? Because it kind of had that southern feel. But anyways, it's a good movie. So the movie is really good. It's one of those, okay, Saturday night, we're in the house, kick back, let's watch it. It has some action.
Yep.
A little bit of, well, yeah, it had a little bit of love story in it. And I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it a lot. What do you think of it?
I love it.
And I'm all about those movies that kind of highlight the guys that are on the come up, along with the guys who've already made it, and they shine. So in this movie, they did that.
Yep.
And the foundation of the movie is just dirty cops. Dirty cops. They trying to hide or suppress someone, outing them. And then you gotta watch it till the end to see it, but it's pretty good storyline. I liked it.
And she said she wasn't gonna tell it.
But I ain't tell you. But what? First 20 minutes in, you figure that out.
Yeah. That's good.
You want some more broccoli casserole?
Yeah.
Dang, I thought we was gonna have seconds. Okay, well, it won't be any seconds tomorrow. It's okay. Because normally we have a salad. This is like the first casserole I made in a while.
I think the food is fantastic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you think the people have been doing on Corona that's, you know, kind of like quarantining themselves? Are people still quarantining? Because we are.
I've been eating.
I'm gonna be honest, I'm gonna talk about the stuff that's happening right now. I'm just still a little nervous about everything. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm a little bit nervous.
If you guys been exercising,
Yeah, we've been exercising.
eating mint, eating broccoli casserole.
You know, as we eat broccoli casserole, smothering the cheese.
Yeah. Say hello to your neighbor. That's what we do. Hi, neighbor. Hi.
Check on your neighbor, make sure they all right.
Yeah. Man, I eat too much casserole.
That daggone potato starch.
And stuff.
If you like crispy, crunchy chicken, I recommend potato starch.
Wow, I could hear it. Yes.
That's crispy. Ooh.
Bite it, bite. Wow, that's very good. Mm-hmm. ASRM.
How many pieces did you say you was gonna eat?
4 of them.
No, you said 2.
What's it called? ASRM?
ASMR, baby.
Good. Next one. Yeah. Yeah.
You can hear it?
Good stuff.
This meal here is really a crowd pleaser with the kids and us. Everybody enjoy it. Something about that whole sweet and salty, crispy deliciousness. And the best flavor about it is that the chicken was marinated for like what, 2 days?
Very good.
Trying to cut back on the paper towel use.
Mm-hmm.
We started recycling.
I know.
Since Corona hit, you know, everybody trying to improve and, you know, reduce, reuse. Or at least we did. We've been around the house and we've been identifying stuff we can improve. So we've said, hey, why don't we try to recycle?
That's right.
Yeah.
We did it.
And let me tell you, so the trash can is normally completely pouring out And now we barely have 3 bags.
2 bags. 3 bags.
3 bags a week. And we take it to the recycle center, and I'm telling you, feel pretty proud that, hey, majority of the stuff that we are using is recyclable.
The next step is Prius.
No.
Vote.
How was it?
Next step.
Can you tell people you liked it?
It was good.
You want to come on camera? I'll cut that out.
Yeah.
Thank you, Jordy. Are you gonna go to sleep, or you gonna wait for me to say goodnight?
I'll wait for
You
you.
gonna sit
Okay.
around
I'm
the
not super tired.
I know.
Come on.
You've done well today.
I'm gonna sing a lullaby. Good night.
Good night.
Goodbye.
Don't let the
My
Taliban
little boy.
bite.
Jordan got off his sleep schedule this weekend, so he worked hard today to get back on track. He really did. He woke up at 10 o'clock last night, and right now it's almost 10 o'clock. So he's been up about 24 hours. Man, can you hand me that other pan? I made 2 pans of broccoli casserole. I was hoping that this would be just for the family. But, nah. Girl, bye. So that's all I have left of that one, but I think that, you full? You are? Oh. I'm not full at all. What did I eat today? What did I eat? Okay, so I had to fast because I had my physical, so I definitely recommend get your physical done. I mean, it's just like, it's nerve-wracking for me because it's like boom, 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 boom. Because, you know, you're just trying to be preventative about your health, but you're also nervous, like, what's gonna be, it's like a report card. You know, when you get your report card, you're so nervous. That's what a physical is like. I'm nervous. And I know I'm eating fried chicken and broccoli and casserole, but don't judge me, okay? But this is low carb. James had a little, he didn't eat all his rice. He's trying to work on it. But this is fairly low carb. Minus the, you know, I only drizzled a little bit of the sweet and sour sauce. I only drizzled a little bit of that because I didn't want to have it drenched in sweet and sour sauce. And then on top of that, the broccoli casserole is completely keto. Completely nothing in here that you should even be worried about. So low carb, keto slash, and I try to keep it that way with every meal. I don't eat bread. I don't eat rice. I don't eat chips. I don't even get a craving for it anymore. Cause James, you want to tell him about last night? I know I'm all over the place, but James like to have a little midnight, not a midnight snack, but a bedtime snack, and he likes to watch TV and eat his little. He reminded me of my grandma because she used to. That lady was just all kind of snacks on the side of the bed. But anyway, James liked to have his little snack. He had found his veggie straws. I know veggie straws. It's like, okay. He found them at Costco, so he liked having snacks. But anyways, I have my physical today, and I recommend that you do that at least once a year. Make sure you do what you need to do. And since I'm now approaching 42, we have some other things we have to take care of, like mammograms and things of that nature. Okay. And so I was a little nervous about that. So I had been fasting. And so when I came back, I was like, ooh, I want to eat something. So I ended up making me a chicken burrito or chicken wrap. But I used the low carb wraps that only have like 4 grams of carbs in it. And I made that, and that was the only thing I had. And then I had some pistachio nuts because that's my thing. Pistachio nuts and Atkins bars. Those are my my two favorite treats. But I'm gonna keep on eating because I'm not full. And James making me feel like a fatty. You want to tell them about the bread pudding that we had got downtown in Atlanta?
No. Keep on figuring stuff. We not eating Atlanta. We in Coastal Bravo.
Okay. So,
I'm not gonna bring up the fact that I said, "You hungry? You ready to go?" When they had their banana slices, and everybody looked at me like I was a bad guy. Bad.
James really be trying to fat shame people. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Look at this guy. Look at this face. You think I would fat shame America?
Okay, we was in
Australia?
We went to the
Or
Wizard.
Germany?
James.
China?
Okay, we
You
went.
think I would fat shame the world?
You just trying to talk over me. Okay,
Look at that face.
I'm gonna tell you this. We went to the Wizard of Oz Museum cause we go to
No,
different.
that's taco store. That's a
We went to the Wizard of Oz Museum in Kansas. In Kansas.
What's the name of the city?
And
Exactly.
man, that's been a few years. That's been a while, but we went. Okay. And so we went to the museum. We was like, yeah, we're gonna go in the museum. We're gonna have a good time. The kids were they were like what, 7, 8.
I'll be back.
Okay. Well, if you guys still watching, thank you. I'm gonna keep on eating. So
What happened at the museum?
we had went in the museum, and so everything was fun. The whole, was it Salina?
So yeah, that's it.
Was it Salina?
Salina, Kansas.
And so we said, oh wow, there's Toto Tacos. You know Toto, Wizard of Oz, you know. And we was like, yeah, we can eat at Toto Tacos. Then James yelled out,
You hungry?
it's like we begging for crumbs. I want some more. You want some more? It made us feel real small.
I thought we had just ate there.
What, breakfast?
I did a bunch of stuff. I'm sorry. That was 20 years ago.
And I'm gonna relive it every day. No, that was fun. We enjoyed the museum. If we really wanted to go in there and eat, we would have went in there and ate. Okay, I don't want nobody thinking, oh dang.
I feel like the cowardly lion. Like, wow. Wow.
But
All right, I'm gonna let you guys enjoy.
I do enjoy eating. I do. And most of the time I don't even like eating out. There's Charlie.
You won't come here talking no stuff, here, darling.
Charlie's our cat. I sometimes want to send him back. We rescued him. We rescued him and his brother. And sometimes I really want to send him back.
No, we don't.
Oh, James, you be the first one. Charlie kicked the door in like he owned the place.
Don't listen to her. Don't listen. Dear little thing. Hey, Thorny. Hey, boy.
You see him? He's trying to duck down. He right behind me. No, babe, I'm still eating. But yeah, Charlie is the baby of the family. In the morning when the sun come up, he like, yeah.
It's time to get up.
It's time to get up. It's time to eat. Where is my wet cat food?
Yep. Oh, no. I'm sorry. Anyway.
All right, I'm gonna have one more piece of chicken. I'm gonna have a tiny piece.
Well, you know what?
I don't have that. I didn't have that much food today. don't want you guys to think that I'm a fatty.
Yeah. She's not. And I don't want you to think that I'm a fatty.
Yep.
I like food too.
But speaking of BMIs, my doctor told me that my BMI was
Good. Great.
a 28.
And I'm her doctor. Hello.
Plays a doctor on TV.
I am the doctor. Hello. Okay, guys. Should I say something to the people?
Should I leave the table?
You have to leave. I'll get a little sleepy.
All right, guys.
All right.
The food has been delicious. I hope you try out the recipe. It is a good meal. As long as you marinate your meat, you can have it for the rest of the week.
And don't beat your meat. That's the chicken on the side. No, that's myself saying. Don't beat your meat.
So you marinate your meat, you get the containers and store it in. Whenever you need to cook a meal, you know, like tomorrow, since I don't have any leftovers and I'm gonna use the meat that's in there, it's probably going to be chicken enchiladas, okay? So I made 2 meals out of 1 type of meat, chicken. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. I hope we have been entertaining and we haven't put you to sleep or you stayed to the end. However, we enjoyed it. Tell us what movies you're watching right now. What is your favorite meal? Whatever you want to do, put a comment down in the box and say, hey guys, you guys look great. Or
hey, y'all need to work on y'all frame.
exactly. So I really enjoyed the meal and I hope you try it. Let me know if you did. See you later.
Love.